If 2022 turned out to be the year we couldn't stop talking about electric cars, then you better steel yourself for 2023. While almost every automaker has an electric vehicle in their showroom, 2023 will see a few more exciting, refined, and affordable options show up in dealerships, new models that we can't wait to drive and see on the roads. Enough preamble, let's get a wish list going. 2023 preview. 8 awesome EVs we can't wait to drive. A raft of new electric vehicles from all over the world and at all price points are set to hit the road next year. 2024 Honda Prologue. Honda has taken its time getting on board with the full electric offerings, but officially announced the 2024 Honda Prologue earlier this year, and it's shaping up to be an entice EV from the Japanese automaker. The new EV is being co-developed with General Motors with a near rugged exterior and interior styling, and ample interior space that's ready for an adventure inside and outside the city limits. Sounds good to us, if a bit ambitious. It's a bit bigger than the always popular CR-V, and the cabin space is closer to the Honda Passport. That interior also features a large 11-inch driver display instrument cluster and an 11.3-inch infotainment display. Range and charging compatibility has yet to be announced, but the automaker did say that all-wheel drive will be standard once the right goes on sale. Article content 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 6. First announced at the 2022 LA Auto Show in November, the 2023 Ioniq 6 is an important part of Hyundai's plan to introduce 17 new battery electric models by 2030. The exterior design speaks for itself, with a sleek and wide stance and unique dual rear spoiler setup. The cabin looks a lot like the Ioniq 5's, but uses PET for the seat fabric and headliner, and recycled fishing nets make up the carpeting. You also have to give it up for the old-fashioned sedan design, which is more aerodynamic than the typical crossover look that most EVs feature. The base Ioniq 6 models feature a rear-drive single-motor layout with 225 HP and 258 lb-ft of torque. That's pretty decent for most drivers, but there will also be an all-wheel drive dual-motor model with a net output of 320 HP and 446 lb-ft of torque. It'll hit highway speeds from a standstill in under 5 seconds, which is what catches our eyes. The other important element of the Ioniq is its driving range. All models feature a 77.4 kWh battery which delivers 499 km on that speedy 2-motor model. However, road trippers might like the 10% greater range of a single-motor Ioniq 6, which can travel 547 km. Finally, Hyundai has been pushing the envelope when it comes to DC fast charging support, and the Ioniq 5 uses an 800-volt architecture to allow the fastest charging speeds around. Recharging from 10 to 80% takes just 18 minutes. 2024 Chevrolet Equinox EV. A short while ago, General Motors invested a considerable sum into its Ultium technology. While the first cars using this architecture were on the pricey side, like the GMC Hummer EV and Cadillac Lyriq, we are finally seeing some affordable options for shoppers in need of electric motoring. Article content: the automaker has stressed that the 2024 Equinox EV, for example, will start at around $35,000, which is an incredibly attractive price, considering the size and range of the vehicle. Front-wheel drive models are expected to feature about 480 km and pack 210 HP and 242 lb-ft of torque. Canadians might flock to the E-Ord model, which manages 450 km with 290 horsepower and 346 lb-ft. You'll find high-tech displays in the cabin, with an 11-inch instrument cluster and an 11 or 17-inch infotainment screen. The exterior is playful and rugged, with a few two-tone options to add extra style. Considering GM's expertise with EV starting way back with the original Volt and Bolt, we are pretty excited about the Equinox and the future of EVs. Article content: 2023 Polestar 3. We are pretty excited about the appropriately named Polestar 3, the brand's third model and its first SUV. It's got sleek styling, a high-tech cabin, and a ton of safety features, with some models offering a LiDAR sensor for enhanced self-driving features. This SUV packs a 111 kWh battery which enables 2 motors, providing all-wheel drive. There's a maximum of 517 HP and 671 lb-ft on tap, which can help the Big F sprint from 0 to 100 km/h in about 4.6 seconds. Of course, the range is pretty competitive, with an expected 480 km of battery. The 2023 Polestar 3 is expected to hit the roads in the last quarter of 2023. You can currently order one for $99,900 including delivery and destination fees. The performance pack is an extra $7,000. You can also upgrade the interior upholstery to Napa leather for another $7,000. That means a fully loaded model would be $113,900. Those aren't particularly bargain-oriented prices, but the Polestar 3 should be well equipped to compete with the likes of the Tesla Model X, Jaguar I-Pace, and BMW iX. Article content 2023 Volvo X90. The Volvo X90 is closely related to the Polestar 3, but that doesn't dampen our excitement for it. Following the smaller XC40 and C40s, the X90 will be significantly larger and feature 3 rows of seating. There's also a huge 15-inch vertical infotainment screen with Android Automotive OS. It features the same battery, expected range, and power figures, 517 horsepower and 671 lb-ft of torque, as the Polestar 3. It should feature a similar price point too, which will let shoppers more easily decide if they'll go with the exclusive looking Polestar 3 or the larger and more practical Volvo X90. 2023 VinFast VF8, VF9, VF6, and VF7. Next year should be the first full year of VinFast sales in North America, with the Vietnamese automaker bringing its electric-only Lineup to Canadian roads right about now. The first models will be the 2-row VF8 and the 3-row VF9. Article content: the entry-level 2023 VinFast VF8 Eco will cost about $55,000 with a battery subscription, or $64,990 with the battery included. That price also comes with the appropriate high-end trimmings. There's a large 15-inch information screen, along with a digital gauge cluster and head-up display. The VF8 will sprint from 0 to highway speeds in about 6 seconds, and the range is rated at 510 km as per WLTP protocols, though that figure should drop significantly by the time the VinFast hits North America and the EPA and ROCAN testing. The VF8 will be followed up by the VF9, which is a bit more expensive, starting at $79,990 with the battery subscription, or $103,790 with the battery included. With 402 horsepower and a rated range of 594 kilometers, again according to the WLTP, this VinFast is oriented toward the family crowd. Both the VF8 and VF9 are exciting newbies to the world of all-electric motoring. A few stores are popping up in major metropolitan malls in Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver, letting potential customers learn more about the brand and its products in a low-stress setting. There's also a 10-year/200,000 kilometer warranty to help provide a sense of confidence to early adopters. The automaker also exhibited 2 smaller models at the recent LA Auto Show, appropriately named the VF7 and VF6. The smaller of the two is the VF6, which uses a front-wheel drive layout with 174 horsepower in eco trims and 201 HP in the top-of-the-line plus trim. The VF7 is longer and wider and features the same 201 HP single-motor powertrain as the top-of-the-line VF6. However, the VF7 Plus earns another motor, providing the cute ute with 349 HP and all-wheel drive. Unfortunately, VinFast hasn't yet detailed how much or what kind of range these 2 smaller cars will get. 2023 Tesla Cybertruck, we hope. We've been waiting a while for this truck, and the mood has dampened a bit since the vehicle's debut back in 2021. For those interested in updates on the highly anticipated truck, we'd urge you to check out our 2023 trucks preview, which goes into more detail about what's going on with Tesla and its rugged pickup. 2023 Nissan Ariya. We've had our eyes on the Nissan Ariya for a while, but it's finally set to land in Canada in the coming year. There are 6 models on the way, starting with the entry-level Ariya Engage, which delivers 348 km thanks to a front-mounted 214 HP electric motor. The E4 or Sword model features a second electric motor at the rear, resulting in a total of 335 HP and 413 lb-ft of torque and 330 km of range. The top trim Platinum Plus and Premier Plus models both use the E4 Horse dual motor layout and an extended range battery. We are stoked to feel the 389 HP and 442 lb-ft of torque in action, but the driving range of 426 km is also attractive. The Nissan Ariya doesn't have the most impressive charge rate, though, topping out at 130 kilowatts, which will bump up the battery from 20 to 80% in anywhere between 35 to 50 minutes. The Ariya has a few novel interior features, like a powered center console and touch controls, laid into the trim accents. But generally the Ariya is appealing, because it has a variety of models and trims. The starting model is $52,998, while the Venture Plus and Evolve Plus models with the larger battery are priced at $59,498 and $64,998, respectively. Then there's the Evolve, which starts at $60,598, the Platinum Plus at $69,198, and the Premier Plus at $69,998.